Made sure my hat was on straight. It's never on straight. I always see myself in these videos with my hat looking all ridiculous. So it's Memorial Day 2023. They got the mulch on sale at Lowe's. It's $2 a bag. So even though I don't need the mulch today because we picked up a load of mulch at Home Depot when it was on sale, I've learned don't ever run out of mulch and have to come pay full price. It's almost double. So we stopped, and we're going to pick up our bags of mulch today on Memorial Day. And then we're going to go take some video because every year Lowe's does a beautiful little thing to honor the people who have fallen and have paid the ultimate price for our freedom, for us to even be able to have a garden. Some countries, you can't do what you want. America, you can. So we are so blessed and so grateful to all the people who are in our service who have paid the price, all the families that don't have their loved one anymore, all the people that have gone before us that have paid the price. United States of America, all of the people in our service, past, present, and future. I appreciate you. My family appreciates you. And praise God for you. Why would you want to put it on one at a time when you could put it on with a forklift all at the same time? You gotta appreciate these forklift drivers. What we're doing is we're separating our little baby eggplants because they were stifled. Maybe it was the dirt, whatever it is, so we're separating them. And you know what, Karen? You videotape me separating them, I'll videotape you planting them.
Okay.
Okay? You got me?
I gotcha.
All right. Try to do this very carefully. Okay, there's one.
Oh.
We'll put 2 in each tray. And then when we move them to the beds, maybe we'll be doing a little bit better. Actually, I'll just do this. Here's 1. So that's 4. And this, I don't know what this is. Something that was in our seeds last year. All right, so we're using some of our new dirt. I don't know what happened this year, but these eggplants are going really slow. I guess that's part of life, right? Sometimes your plants do very well. Sometimes they need a little bit of help. But this is our Black Beauty eggplants. And I'm gonna make sure, am I out of trays? Am I missing one? Oh, here it is. There we go. We're about to make a bunch of flower pots for some seeds we're planting, like carrot seeds and some black seeded lettuce. We learned about that from Hollis and Nancy. So we're gonna mix up a bunch of our own compost. We're gonna mix in a little bit of peat moss. And since we're almost out of dirt this year, I had to buy a couple of bags of black cow. You know how it goes. You gotta do what you gotta do to make sure you got what you need for your plants. So right now, I feel like I did something to help these guys, give them a little bit of a better chance. So, this is our Black Beauty eggplants. They should have been bigger than this by now. I can only hope that we just gave them a crutch up. We'll see how they do. It's just gonna be May, right? This is Memorial Day. We're just going into June. and they're already way too small. So we definitely need another 120 days at least to stand a chance of getting some eggplants. But this is one of our things that is struggling this year, our Black Beauty eggplants. There you have it. That's a little rescue potting there.
Hatch! So, we were taught by Nancy and Hollis from Florida. He puts his fingers in, moves the soil, and plants the bulb. I'm doing regular garlic here in this bed, and I'm doing elephant garlic over there in that bed. So this whole bed is going to be filled with these delicious smelling beauties. I love garlic. I love to cook with garlic.
How?
It's a wonderful thing to add to any meal.
I guess this is actually going to be the first time we ever planted regular flowers next to the vegetables.
This is so nice for the pollinators.
I know, but I just never thought about that my whole time.
Yeah. Oh, there's a worm.
Yeah, you know why? We got earthworms everywhere in that dirt now.
It's a beautiful thing.
So we're learning as we go. And this year we're going to go ahead and have all these little flowers mixed in with our vegetables, so the bees can go happy, happy. That's a zinnia?
We don't know what this is. This is the mystery. This is the perennial, as she labeled it.
So when she looked at the seed pack, she must have saw perennial
Right.
and just wrote perennial on the
Right.
tag. All right, well, she's learning to tag them when she plants them. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get them all watered in when you're done.
Okay.
Are you going to do all sunflower seeds? There's two different kinds. I think I also have some German ones. There's so many grapes on that one grapevine. Can't believe it. So I'm hoping by next week. Now it looks like these little artichokes stayed up all night. We watered them in. Now next week I hope I see that peaches and cream corn popping up. Then I'll know we did good. What kind of plant is that?
This is a electric pink dahlia.
Dahlia?
Mm-hmm.
Does that come back next year, or it dies?
This is an annual.
Annual. Annual means you have to plant every year. I got to figure out a way to remember that.
Annual means yearly.
I know, but for some stupid reason, every year I'm looking at the tags and then Googling it. That would be a knucklehead problem. All right, Aunt, you need some more dirt, please.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. How many of those do we have left back there? Karen, is that enough? Karen, is that enough dirt?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Aunt. I have such a big strawberry in my mouth, I can't even chew it. Birds chirping, flowers growing, strawberries. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you to every family involved with the military for your service. All right, this is the black-seeded Simpson. And I just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We just did 9 pots on this raised garden bed we made. We just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. 2 of them went in one pot. We just did 8 jalapenos. We're going to try them in pots over here. And we dug up 2 of the volunteer blackberries. And blackberry bushes are popping up all over the place. And they're inconvenient sometimes, so we're popping them up, putting them in pots, let them get reestablished, and then when we know where to put them, we'll put them there. And we got 3 of the black and brown boar tomato plants in pots. And we got a whole bunch of Fountain Inn sweet grape. We'll see how these do. They're going to get partial shade during the day. They're going to get morning sun. We cleaned it up. The tree guy opened it up for us. Over there, my wife, my bride, she planted a full bed of elephant garlic and a full bed of regular garlic. And she said that's not enough. Apparently I like garlic too much, so she's going to need to plant more than 2 full beds of garlic. We'll see how that works out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 baby asparagus. They're all purple asparagus, grown from last year's seeds. We just started a bunch more artichoke seeds in these trays. Katie Bug, my granddaughter, she's got another full tray of flowers we need to plant. And then I have little orange and red grape tomatoes. I got 3 of them. Only 3 made it. So they're going to go in some big pots. We got some black and brown boar. Some Everglade tomatoes. We learned about this from Hollis and Nancy. Everglade tomatoes, they're getting ready to go out in the beds. And some lilac peppers. I saw them. They're going to grow purple peppers. Well, they're called lilac. And here you have it. These will go in next week. We're getting somewhere. Okay, right here we got some little seed pods growing. I'm going to have to bring the nets out here and net them, because when they're ready, I don't want them to fall and lose them. But this was our first asparagus plant we've ever planted right here. This one's about 7 or 8 years old. And we got some monster asparagus off these plants this year. But every one of these is a seed pod. And I showed you a little while ago those little purple asparagus plants. Well, we grew them from seed pods just like this. The asparagus in that first bed over there, that's all purple asparagus. So from those seed pods from last year, we've got 5 or 6 little plants going right now. I showed you in that video. And right now, we're starting another asparagus bed with these plants. We started these plants from raw roots, I guess, a couple of months ago. So these are all going to be Jersey Giants. All these Jersey Giants are going into this bed. We're going to pack this bed with Jersey Giants. I'm going to have to tap into my water line. I'm going to have to run a water line for these. So that'll be 5 asparagus beds so far. My intent is one day we harvest enough asparagus to fill the freezer, fill the canner, fill the freeze dryer, whatever we got to do. Plus, they're so good when you just snap them off the plant and eat them. It's unbelievable. So these asparagus are doing great today. This is a good Memorial Day. We got so much to accomplish today. Squash that we started a few weeks ago. That's acorn squash, a corn, however you want to say it. And these are straight neck. But we got these in the bed today. And then over there, I got some zucchini squash. And I don't remember what the other one is. I got to go read the tags. Because we tried 4 or 5 different kinds of squash. We want to see how we do this year. Last year we did butternut. And I took the seeds out of the butternut from last year. Guess what? None of them sprouted. So I did a total suck job at seed saving from last year's butternut squash. That's okay. So I'm going to buy some more butternut squash seeds from somebody else. And I'll just try it again. Sooner or later I'll have success. But right now, These squash are doing very well considering they just hit 75, 80 degrees with sun blowing on them all day. I was a little worried. We watered them. They seem like they're okay. You know, they got some true leaves on them. So we'll see how they do. Very excited about these too.